What's up, everybody? It's your host Cleric Dragoon, and in today's video I've got a loon attack expose, and it's just all kinds of attacks, guys. In this video today I'm going to have a queen walk laloon, a cold-blooded laloon, a shattered gobolaloon, and a cold-blooded gobolaloon. So I've got a lot of different kinds of attacks to look at, and we're going to start right here with JT. And he's got a shattered gobolaloon, and reason he's doing that, guys, and I'll talk about a little bit about whys, because you always want to know the whys in attacks. And basically there's a lot of DPS right here, and JT wants to get 2 of these air defense down, the queen and that CC. So that's why he's going to have bowlers in the CC. That's why he's got 2 golems tanking. It's going to take a little extra work to get this funnel cut. He did trim it really close on the wizards. He only had, I think, 5 wizards. So he's trimming it really close. But that's what you have to do. You have to make sacrifices somewhere, and that's where he elected to make the sacrifices for this attack. He has no wall breakers. They're just going to jump right in. Great funnel work by JT right there, if y'all noticed. Here comes his rage. That's going to get the bowlers going, and he should be able to get both of these ADs. There they go. Both ADs down. Once that dragon goes down, he can start his phase 2, and here it comes. And he's going to haste those balloons right in. And pay attention to the different styles of how people haste on these attacks. JT is kind of, he uses his to haste him in. Some of, like I'll use mine a lot of times deeper in the base, and it just depends on the attacker and how he attacks as to how he uses his balloons. But look at there, everything's working together. It's looking quite nice at this point. He's got that last haste. He's got to get through this Tesla farm, and he's going to be able to do that. He's fighting this sweeper though, this pesky sweeper, and now he's just got to wait for these balloons to cross over, get the last defenses, and there it was. Now I got a little ticklish there, guys. I ain't gonna lie, I got ticklish on that one, but that's okay. It still worked out. Good job, JT. All right, so since we're on the gobolaloons, we'll take a look at number 17, which is another example of a gobolaloon. And then we'll switch gears. Now this is my mini, and I'm electing to do a gobolaloon here. Only cold-blooded though, because I've got 3 hounds. Now this is the first time I've ever used this style of attack, and I say that because normally if I'm running 3 hounds, I got a hound in the CC, but I wanted, being that this base was a lot of DPS here, I wanted the extra kick of the bowlers, and so I sacrificed some back end balloons. I went down to 12 to get that extra hound, and it worked out. So, but it is kind of crazy. The loon pathing on this base is like crazy ridiculous. So I got these, I got this baby drag cut my funnel, and those are really great for funnel work. And right here I got these massive wizards. They're going to cut that funnel too. I went ahead and pulled that CC, by the way, with some hogs, and just got that rolling. And I'm going to lose my BK here to the funnel. He's took a walk on me, but the queen's going in, the bowlers are going in. I've got 1 AD down. I've got 2 AD down, and that was just a bonus. I wasn't counting on that second AD to go down. That actually was just a bonus for me, but that, hey, I'll take it. And just watch how I hold my haste until it's a lot closer in before I actually use it. And now I'm working everything into the core here. I'm going to rage, get through all of this DPS, and I'm going to save that last haste to kind of move through these last defenses. And that's a wrap, guys. This base is broke. Yep, that's a 3-star, tree star. that's all she wrote. Oh man, but it sure wasn't, that loon pathing wasn't the greatest, but anyway, it worked out. Alright, so now we'll switch gears and we'll look at some just regular laloons. You know, we've got an example of a cold-blooded laloon, which is what I rolled. And reason I did it, guys, and I'm trying to give y'all the reasoning in it, because you need to understand that when you're trying to scout a base and know the reason as to why you're gonna go shattered, cold-blooded, with bowlers, without bowlers. So on this one, I have no bowlers, and it's because I'm only going to get one AD. And so my heroes should be able to get that AD, this queen, and this CC with one golem. So let's take a look at it. Plus the funnel was easy. Didn't have a whole lot to do with the funnel. Actually, I probably could have not even dropped wizards to make this funnel. I just dropped them out there just because. There's my wall breakers. They did great this time. Excellent work, wall breakers. And right here you can see heroes are working their way in. King's going to get the AD here in a second, I'm sure. And the queen is taking out everything. She's doing a great job. There's the AD. The AD is down, and I am ready to start phase 2 at any time. But when you're only working with a few balloons, it's a little different. So I had to be very careful. And there you go, got my balloons rolling. I'm just going to rage through this section right here. And there's my last balloons. I'm fully committed at this point, guys. And I know that's a dreaded no-no in loon attacks, but I usually go all out. I let it fly. Use my last haste at this point. I needed to get this group of loons to this air defense. It is down. That is the end of the ADs. And that is the end of this base. Boom. And it is done. And now my last example of a balloon attack is by IO Starter, or La Revolution. It's the same guy. And we've seen this in another video, this base style here. I don't know if they're trying to do some kind of Nazi symbol or something, but we sure enjoyed 3-starring them. But anyway, IO selects to do a queen walk laloon. So he's going to walk his queen in. He's going to get an air defense right in here with his queen walk. And then he's going to break in. He's going to use the queen to attract the king. And he's going to get the air defense down because of that. So it's kind of cool. Like you could use the game's dynamics against it. And that's what he does here. Great thought process here. He's pulling the CC right now. That's what he's trying to do. And his queen's going to come out here in a second. There she is with her healers. There they go. And he's going to dispatch this dragon here with great haste. Okay, so the dragon's down. And there you go. Now his BK's coming in. He's using that BK to take out the enemy queen and that air defense. And look at that, guys. That is so. I love it when people think outside the box on their attacks, and that's what Ios did here. He knew that king was going to go to that queen, and that way he'd get that AD down. Excellent work with that Ios. Very well thought out. Now he's probably going to have to be careful here. That queen could actually die. Whoa, that was close. Luckily that was just one balloon. And he went ahead and raged her at this point, get her back up. Here comes his loon portion of the raid here, his Lalo. He's coming in pretty strong with these balloons. He doesn't have a lot of haste here. I think I would have used a little bit more haste, but Ios knows what he's doing. Now that Tesla farm is disconcerting. It is disconcerting. And here he's going to have to rage this pocket of balloons anytime now. There it went. Boom. And guys, with that rage, it's a wrap. You notice Ios kept 2 balloons in the pocket. Here they come. He's got much more discipline than I do. I would have committed them in a minute. But that's just me. And that's a wrap, guys. This base is done. Ios, great thought process. And I hope this video kind of helps you guys with some air attacks, different choices. There's all kind of ways to 3-star. It's just choosing the right one, guys. And I hope this helps you to make those right decisions. And with that being said, I'm out of here, guys.